Hi everyone, this is Ms. Tasuda Nelson, and this brief tutorial is to show you how to effectively find a book in the library using the online card catalog. So in order to find the card catalog, we need to use the card catalog, we need to know where to find it. So we're going to start at the school web page, www.channelislandshigh.us, and then we'll select the library tab, which brings us to the library website. Since we are looking for books, we're going to click on the Reading Culture page. The Reading Culture page has a link to the card catalog, some how-to videos, which will be coming soon, and book trailers. These book trailers are written by and filmed for students by students, so it's a great place to find ideas of what your peers might be reading. So let's scroll back up and we're going to take a look at the card catalog. The card catalog is called Destiny Quest. So we're going to click this link to search the library's collection. Select Channel Islands High School. And this brings us to the home card catalog page. It's very simple, looks like a search engine. However, I'm going to show you in a few minutes how it is not like a Google search engine. We need to be very precise. The card catalog just is not as smart as Google is. We can search for a book using in 4 different ways. We can use a keyword search, a title search, an author search, and a subject search. Right, we're going to disregard the series search at this time. All right, so let's take a few examples and try it out. All right, so the first option here is a keyword search. What that means is that you type in football or soccer or guitar or shark. The card catalog will search the entire database, including titles and the descriptions of all the books for any mention of that keyword. So for example, if I were interested in finding something on the Salem witch trials, and type that in, hit keyword, and it'll pull up my results. Right? The library has 7 titles that fall within the keyword of the Salem witch trials, either in the title itself, okay, or in the description. Okay. Let's go back to the library search and take a look at a title search. Right? If you know the exact title of the book that you're looking for, the title search is the most effective. However, we need to also be aware, like again, this is not a Google search, and we need to know the exact title, including the spelling. All right, so say I was looking for the title of the book, The Blind Side. I'll click Title Search. All right, and you'll see that the library owns 1 copy of The Blind Side, and we have 1 available. All right. Right here is where the information is located, so I know where I can find and locate the book in the library itself. Notice right here that this call number begins with a number. This is called a Dewey number. Right? If any of the books have a number at the beginning of the call number, that means it's a nonfiction book, right? Followed by LEW. So it would go to the 796 section in the library, okay, using the signs on the side as a guide. And then once I come to the 796 section, I need to be looking under LEW, as the titles will be organized alphabetically by the author. All right. So let's head back to the library search, and I'll show you another example of what I mean it being different than a Google search. If I knew I was looking for The Blind Side, but I wasn't sure how to spell it, and I just typed in Blind Side, and I hit the title search, it'll show me that there aren't any results found. So we need to make sure that we're precise with the spelling for that. All right. Next, an author search. If you know the precise spelling and you know the author that you are looking for, the author search is the best for you. All right. So if I was interested in finding titles by Stephen King, and type in Stephen King and do an author search. All right, and we can see that the library has 11 titles by Stephen King. If we take a look at, let's look at it right here at the call number. I will know where to find this in the library based on the call number here. See how it says FIC, all right, at the beginning, even though it's a call number? That tells me that this is a fiction book, so I will find it in the fiction section of the library. And library books the fiction books are organized by author's last name alphabetically. So I would start at the KIN section for King, and this tells me where to look to find the book in the library. All right. If I was unsure of how to spell Stephen King's name, for example, and I put in Stephen King under author, again, no match is found. So it's best to be precise with both an author and a title search if you know the exact spelling. Right? Another option, if I wasn't sure how to spell it, I would try again and maybe just look up King. And we'll see that there are 42 titles in the library with the author of King. But 42 is pretty manageable. I could probably scroll down and find the Stephen King books I need there. Okay? All right. And finally, our last search is a subject search. So a subject search uses something called controlled vocabulary. Right? And what that means is you need to know the kind of the special words or the certain vocabulary that the database uses. So typically, the best time to use a subject search is when you want to search for something according to genre. So if I was looking for horror stories or sports fiction or romance, this would be the most appropriate search. If you're in the library, there is a list of genres and subjects headings on the taped to the right-hand side of the computer screen that you can look at. So, for example, let's take a look at maybe sports. Let's do sports fiction. All right, and we'll click the subject heading. And we have 62 titles that fall under the subject of sports fiction. We can scroll down. All right, that's all. So hopefully this gives you a general basic understanding of how to effectively use the card catalog to find what the library has to offer. All right, thanks for listening.